That's cool. So what's the goal? First, let's go with Korma. What's the goal of Korma? Are you looking for somebody to maybe buy you out? Are you looking to build a coffee empire? What are you looking
Yeah,
to
I'm
do?
actually looking to build a coffee empire.
Nice.
And this is I jumped into Korma knowing that this is a really long game that I'm trying to play with this one. This isn't something, I had someone in my family tell me, after I started, they're like, I'd build it up a little bit, and as soon as I could get like 2 million bucks for it, I'd sell it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No. I live in Los Angeles. $2 million is no money here.
No, that's
It's
a
really
fixer
not.
upper. Yeah.
Like really, even in my neighborhood is like decent, and they're making it nicer. They're putting like some work into it over here, but the average price of a home where I live is $850,000.
Yeah.
So that's like that's half of that already.
Yeah.
So and then not only that, but let's say I sold it for 2 million, but let's say I get $2 million after taxes, right? Let's say I don't. My biggest concern is I got to figure out what to do now. I got to figure
Yeah.
out what's next on my plate of passion. What can I pursue? What can I start? What can I grow? What can I chase? And so I would definitely never sell it before I at least knew what my next thing was. But yeah, my goal with this essentially is I want to have a recognizable brand name. So when I think of like milk alternatives, right, my
Mhm.
mind goes
Right.
to Silk brand, because they
Yep.
were the first ones to really start pushing all the milk alternatives. So when you think of like coffee alternatives, I want people to think Korma. That's my goal with this. And then
Nice.
I want to have 10 cafes across the world,
Nice.
really exclusive, nice cities. Um, and that's it. I don't need a Korma on every corner like Starbucks. That's not the goal. I want it to be a place where you can have healthy, energizing coffee. And I've gotten really good at making healthy desserts during the pandemic because I've
There
had
you
more
go.
time on my hands. And because I like to eat really healthy. I mean, I'm
Mhm.
striving for longevity, and so I tried to cut out sugar
Yep.
almost completely. I make all my desserts with either honey or like organic, like natural maple syrup, whatever
Nice.
works better for whatever it is. But yeah, I want a place where you can come have a traditional cafe experience,
Yep.
except have drinks and desserts. You can have your scones, you can have your coffee cake, but you can have all that without having all the sugar, without having all the excess fat, without having all the preservatives. I want it to be healthy,
Yeah.